Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. Of course, my name is Nick and I do host this show. And here we do talk toys, pop culture, and general nerddom of all kinds. And sometimes, just sometimes, when there are other adventures to get into, we do talk a little shit about other subjects. But today what we're going to do is we are going to do a toy review that I promised yesterday. So if anybody had saw the short that I posted yesterday, I was able to pick up the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Kryptonite Doomsday Mega figure at my local GameStop. This dude was picked up for about $39.99, a little bit more off with the coupon and the pro membership, of course. He's a damn good figure, and I missed the first release of Doomsday, but I grabbed this guy definitely for sure. It does have a couple of glaring problems, which we'll discuss shortly when we dive into the review. But this is not the version of Doomsday that killed Superman. This is, of course, All-American Boy from the 2008 Batman and Superman story arc, where he was used as a genetic template for the Doomsday virus and infused with kryptonite and created as more of a super soldier to kill Superman. It was from Superman Batman 47, and it spanned all the way to Superman Batman 60, I think, in September of 2008. It started in June of 2008. He was created by Michael Green and Michael Johnson and Shane Davis. And, you know, it was a really interesting story arc. I'm not going to give you any more spoilers than that. But, yeah, this is not actually Doomsday. This is All-American Boy. And before also we get into the review, I'd like to take the time to ask you guys to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell if you haven't. It costs you nothing, means the world to me, and it does help the channel grow and get us out in the algorithm. You guys have been legendary for doing so far. And my stretch goal for the end of the year is 4,000 subscribers. And you guys can get me there. I know you can because you guys are amazing. That said, let's dive in and take a look at Kryptonite Doomsday. Alright guys, as you can see here, we do have the box for the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Kryptonite Doomsday. It is the standard DC Multiverse Mega Figure box. You've seen it a million times. You come up here at the top, you get another Multiverse logo, but you'll see here Doomsday looking all crazy inside the box. Let me see if I can get that to focus. There we go. But you can see here it does have a lot of detail. The Kryptonite does stand out really well. And the Kryptonite actually glows in the dark on this figure. This figure is really awesome. But yeah, I mean, you can see the dry brushing and things at work here. This figure doesn't come with any accessories to speak of. Let's go ahead and continue checking out the box. On this side, of course, you'll have your Multiverse logo, your Kryptonite Doomsday again. Down here, you'll have the barcodes for the app. And on the back, of course, you'll have the character art that's on the trading card, and it says Kryptonite Doomsday from Superman and Batman, the McFarlane Toys logo. And you'll see here a good shot of the figure holding Superman and Batman's capes, or not the figure, rather, but from the comic. You'll come down here, and of course, there'll be the barcode again. You'll come over here, and McFarlane's social media will be there. On this side, you'll get DC Multiverse, Kryptonite Doomsday from Superman and Batman, and on the bottom, a McFarlane Toys. Now, I'm going to flip this bad boy over here. And if you look at the bottom, here's the legalese and the barcode. For those of you who need it, you can pause. Let's check out the figure. When I said no accessories, I guess you can count the trading card and the stand as an accessory. But, I mean, this is all he comes with. You don't get any extra hands. You don't really get anything with that. But what else do you need if you're Doomsday, right? So here we have Doomsday out of the package. No fancy bells and whistles or anything like that. As you can see, the dry brushing and the detail on this guy is second to none. But McFarlane's really, really good for that. You can see each individual spike's been paid some attention to with some dry brushing here. And the skin's been textured really nicely to look like rock or whatever Doomsday is made out of. The face, the detail on that is insane. You can see the eyes are offset a different color. The teeth are a little bit darker as well. You come around here and you can see all the kryptonite spikes that stick out of the character, which are fantastic. Those do glow in the dark, by the way. Let's get to the glaring elephant in the room, and that's the articulation. This guy can't get his head to go far. He looks up about that far, down about that far. That's about it. The jaw is articulated. You can't get his arms all the way out to a T because of those spikes there. He does have ab crunch, waist rotation, single jointed elbows, and rotation in the elbows to make up for the lack of the bicep swivel, wrist rock, wrist rotation. And again, if I didn't mention, he does have ab crunch and waist rotation. The legs don't kick very far because of the diaper, and they don't kick back very far because of the diaper. It does not have a thigh cut to speak of. It does have single jointed knees, do rotate to make up for the thigh cut. And I'm not sure if it has boot cut or not. I can't get mine to move. I'll have to heat it to check, but I don't think this guy has boot cut to speak of. Then the feet do have ankle rock and ankle pivot. But if you look around, still tons of detail on this guy. Really great, really good feast for the eyes. Let's go ahead and take a look at the glow-in-the-dark feature. As you can see here, guys, the glow-in-the-dark effect is insane. The eyes are just dots in the head. And you can see a little bit of the green drool and the green off the kryptonite there. But yeah, I mean, the glow-in-the-dark effect's definitely there. If you come down to the knees, they're glowing great too, the elbows. McFarlane really knocked this guy out of the park. Alright guys, size comparison time. Here you see the Kryptonite Doomsday next to Storm Collectibles Doomsday, which bang for the buck articulation-wise, I still think this guy beats this guy. And I mean, he is a more classic version of Doomsday, as you can see here. And yeah, I mean, this is a good figure. It's a damn good figure. But this, compared to this, articulation-wise, all day long. Like I said, this Doomsday gets an 8.5. Here he is compared to the classic Riddler. As you can see, there's about a 3-inch size difference here, maybe a little more. And here he is next to the Jazzwares ringside exclusive Danhausen. So, Doomsday does fit in quite a few universes, but he's made to scale with the DC universe, and that's fine. But yeah, I mean, he does fit in on any shelf and display really well. Hey guys, thanks for taking the time tonight to hang out with me and take a look at the DC Multiverse McFarlane Toys Mega Figure for Kryptonite Doomsday. Again, like I said, I was able to pick this guy up at my GameStop for a little less than $39.95, maybe about $35 after all was said and done. Really good figure, but like I said, I can only give the guy an 8.5. The articulation is hindered quite a bit, and of course the last Doomsday release was the same way. I don't have that one, but I have seen reviews in the past for that. But again, hell of a figure otherwise. McFarlane's been killing it lately with the releases, and I can't complain. I'm looking forward to the Cyborg Superman and the Nightfall 2-pack, actually. I do have those on pre-order, and they will get reviewed on this channel as well. But again, I will leave a link below, just in case anybody wants to purchase this Doomsday. He's actually worth the purchase, even with the limited articulation. You guys will love him if you're a DC fan. Guys, that said, I'm going to punch out, and I will see you in the next video.